What? Folks, today on the Stoney Ridge Farm Channel, we're gonna show you how to fix a truck with a manual manipulator. Yep, it's it. Guys, welcome to Stoney Ridge. Today, we're gonna have some fun. Today, we're gonna try to figure out what the heck is wrong with this truck. This is my buddy George's old daily driver. George bought this thing for a song back in the day, and my buddy George is pretty hard on stuff. As you can see, got a little bumper rubbage. That's probably an aftermarket bumper, judging by the chrome. This truck is straight as an arrow. It's a local North Carolina truck. I see no signs or symptoms of rust. Solid cab corners, green moss growing in there. No rust over the fenders. This is really a very nice example of an OBS Ford truck. Honestly, it's a long bed, and it has the pretty cool wheels there, the chrome wheels. It's the XLT, which doesn't mean much to me, but it's four-wheel drive, which does mean a lot to me. This is the tailgate that was on it when I bought it, and it used to have a big silver panel across the back right here. That's been long gone. Honestly, I think Mr. George bought this and spray can painted the tailgate. As you can see, we got a little ding right there, and that panel's gone. Let's see how good it opens. Yeah, it does good. Pretty happy with that. This guy's cable here is decent. This cable here is the new and improved cable, so we need to replace that at some point. Got some leaves back here. I bought this truck several years back, maybe 2 years ago, and I've never put it on the road. I've just started it, kept the battery charged up as best I could, and moved it around the farm. And I bought this so I could weld on an apparatus to make a shade mobile for the cows. So I needed a four-wheel drive vehicle that I could weld on a big canopy on top of it and park it in the pastures that don't have any shade trees for the cows. That's the idea behind this truck. As we go in here and look at our fender wells, it doesn't look like we have anything but a little bit of surface rust, and we're gonna have this on the lift in just a minute. Still a little moss growing on here. If I don't wash it pretty soon, I think we're gonna have some rust here. Single fuel tank, thank goodness. I don't have to worry about that problem. But these trucks, man, they don't make new trucks like that. Tell me what you guys think. They just don't make them like that anymore. Let's pop the hood. Let's see what we got. Oh, interior. Forgot about that. A little tear in the seat there. Not too bad. Maybe another one coming in. Cigarette burn. You know, this was from the 90s. I've never had an animal in here, but there is some hair and a few broken things in here. Let's look behind the seats, see if there's any treats. Fuse puller and tester, so that's never a good sign. I am pretty positive this is the 5.0 liter 302 Ford engine. Oh, yeah, is it the 5.0? Yeah, Ford 5.0 EFI. Great engine, really a great engine, and this thing purrs like a kitten. This battery is a Everstart, and this is our biggest that's our problem right there. Our four-wheel drive doesn't work, and there's a story behind this. This is house wiring. This is Romex. I don't know. It runs from the battery right here, from the firewall and the hot side of the battery here. Yeah, right there. A bunch of wires all go in through here, in through there, through the firewall with no grommet, and then the Romex house wire goes down under the truck right there. What do you say we check the oil? Doesn't look bad. Not full. It's quart low. Let's fire it up. So I sold this truck to a guy, and it was an as-is purchase. Here we go. Fire it up. purrs like a kitten. The problem is, I sold it as an as-is purchase. The fella got down the road and he called me up and he said, Josh, if it's all the same to you, I want to bring the truck back. So what do you mean? He's like, I filled it up with gas, runs great, drives okay, steering wheel's a little floppy. We knew that, but it won't go over 45 miles an hour no matter what I do. And I said, well, brother, it's probably stuck in four-wheel drive. That's probably what it is. So you saw that wiring under the hood. Here's what George did. George, in a pinch, put a three-way selector. That's puts her in low 4. That's neutral. So the procedure for George was to put it in neutral, click it down, wait for the solenoid under the truck to go, then flick it back up into the middle position, and that would keep our truck in low 4. Okay? Now if we wanted to go into high 2, we simply flick the switch up. We wait for that solenoid to kick in while we're in neutral here, by the way. Wait for that solenoid to kick in and then drop it down to the center position again. And that is high 2. Well, that don't work no more. And it stopped working about 6 months ago, and I have no idea why. So today we're gonna put it on the lift and we're gonna see what we can figure out. I don't know. What do you guys think this truck is worth? I'll tell you what I paid for it at the end of the video. Tell me what you think it's worth, and stick around to the end and I'll tell you what I paid for it. I got it for a good deal. And listen to that engine. Ooh. So the foisting we gotta do. Oh, it's in low 4. Feel it jerk. Oh, yeah, it's totally in low 4. First thing I gotta do is I gotta unlock these hubs. I locked the hubs yesterday and just goosed it to see if all 4 would spin, and they do. I think this is a bulletproof platform that Ford had back in the day, and I think these trucks are supremely undervalued. I think this truck could last a guy another 20 years. Forgot how many miles is on it. We'll take a look. Let's free these hubs up. There we go. Without them hubs free, whenever I turn the wheel, it's like, okay, here we go. Oh, bam, bam, bam. Totally locked into 4 low. So the wheels that I need to put on the race car are in this shop right here, I hope. And we're gonna go ahead and load them up on the back of the pickup truck, take them up to the mega shop. This is the mini shop, and it is a mini mess. This is where I keep my going to town car, my date truck. This is my Toyota FJ. And it's kind of dirty. Here's the wheels. These are Boss Motorsports wheels that I bought off a good friend of mine that just didn't like them. He had them on a 64 Impala. So this is the small Chevy lug nut pattern. Post it down there if you know what that is. I think it's 5 by 4 3/4, I do believe. We're gonna see in a minute. So these are 18s, and the big ones for the rear are 20s. I have no idea whether these are gonna fit on the race car or not. So that's our next adventure, because we gotta clear a spot to get this thing on the lift. that's a project for another day right there too. That's a 1975 F100. Let's get in the shop. Yeah. Yep. Here's a race car. I bought this as an impulse buy and met a really cool dude when I bought it, and we've established a pretty good friendship. I'll post a link to his YouTube channel. So this is a mid-90s Childress race car frame with a 455 NASCAR style, late model style engine. It needs work. The radiator is flopping in the wind and it has a bad leak. So this car will run for a little bit and then I got to turn it off or it'll overheat. What I'm proposing here is taking those wheels. This thing forever has flat tires. I just pumped the tires up yesterday, but I want to take these wheels off and see if those wheels will fit on it. Just looking at the lugs, it just doesn't. This looks way too heavy duty to fit those on there, but we're gonna see if they fit. So we'll just pop one of them off real quick and see if it fits. I think the thing to do is to back that race car out of the shop, though, so that way we can do it out in the sunlight. Yeah. Big boy, big boots. Okay. Power on, power on. Clutch good, brakes good. Got that gas. Contact. Clear prop. Oh, this thing is loud, man. That's not reverse. That's first, second, third, fourth. Reverse. Press. This is a Muncie 4-speed. There it is. Get in there, son. Let's try again. The neighbors love that, man. I recommend to every person on God's green earth to buy a raggedy old race car. Let's walk around this thing real quick. It's got a quick change rear end back there. Hold on, let's see if we can get under here. There we go, quick change rear end. This thing hasn't been raced in a long time, guys. Very long time. Fuel cell needs replacing. Rusty, crusty. I can barely put fuel in it, and it's got the wrong fuel in it right now. This thing does not like to run on pump gas at all, but that is the magic that is the Stoney Ridge Mad Max race car. This is gonna be a fun video, right? So let's pop that wheel off and see if we can get one of our fancy schmancy wheels to fit on it. Let me go get the truck. I was so hoping this would work, but I can look at it right here and tell you it ain't gonna work. So this wheel has a big hole right there to fit that hub assembly right through there. This wheel does not have that. Man, that would have looked really cool, huh? That would have been way cool. Nope. Well, we're let down. That's one fail for the day. That's all right. Next thing we got to do, we'll get that race car out of the way. I've got to get the Yodacorn off of the lift. This is a 1988 Toyota SR5 4-cylinder pickup. We're gonna get her off the lift and get the F-150 on here. Get there, boys. Get. Oh. You got it. Your baby, she's got it. Contact. Hit it. This is the Yodacorn. We'll get you a better look when we get outside. Oh. Yep, get ramped up. Oh, see the Yodacorn in all of its beauty. This is a 1988 Toyota. It is a SR5 5-speed 4-cylinder 4-wheel drive pickup, extra cab, with only 75,000 actual miles. Original radio, original shift knob, original carpet, even original floor mats that don't look so good. This is a cream puff, and the battery's about dead. I'm gonna let it run for just a few minutes. Really, really nice truck. I bought this back in the day before vehicle costs went sky high, and I'm telling you, I'll never lose money on it, that's for sure. Really nice pickup. Really very, very nice pickup. Originally, it was a dark gray color. The story behind this truck, ooh, what we got here? Ooh, can't have that. Story behind this truck was a lady owned it back in the day. Little old lady, no, it wasn't a little old lady. Her husband passed away, unfortunately, in 1995. This truck has been driven about 5,000 miles since 1995, and most of that was back and forth to the restoration shop. So, super nice truck. Let's get in here to the piece of junk. I'm almost embarrassed now. I kind of like the character here. It took a good lick to make that happen. So let's get this puppy up on the lift. Again, janky shanky wiring here, but it's basically direct wired. And the reason why it's direct wired, George is the name of the truck, and George is the name of the guy I bought the truck from. George was on a bit of a hunting trip. And George said he got hung up on a root or a rock or a stump or something underneath there. And this is, and I want you guys to share your stories, this is an inherent problem with these trucks. These push button switches go bad on these trucks. So that is the scenario that we're working with here. I'll go ahead and turn the key on. I'm gonna set the e-brake. Yeah, the e-brake does work. Let's set the e-brake, and we're gonna pop her into neutral and try the switch. Turn that off. Turn that off. Switch. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna leave that switch engaged Truck is in neutral. I'm gonna raise her up on the lift and start jiggling some wires, really. That's my first thing. See if the old military fix works. Up. Oh, I tripped the breaker. This thing's on a GFI breaker, and I haven't wired my shop up yet, so cross your fingers. It's gonna work this time. Yeah. Look, Daddy like. That's where Daddy like it. Daddy like, right there. If I ever have any help here on the farm, that is their lesson. Like, raise the lift up to the daddy like mark. Voyage under this truck. I've never oh no wonder, dude. Oh, don't even, we're not even gonna look at that first. Let's start at the back of this truck here first. Don't see a lot of anything other than mud and muck and weird stuff on top of the gas tank. George, did you bury this? Did you swamp this truck? Gosh, what is that? What on earth? Got a family of possums living in here? That's mud and leaves. Somebody tell Josh, not tell Josh the whole story here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, that's the wiring problem. And Janky McJankerson. I got a little, the hangers broke off right there. What we got? This is supposed to be right there. Okay, that's a little kitty cat right there. Heat shield seems good. I bet that rattles. A little drippy, not too bad. I would expect it to have some drips and stuff like that. I'm not real worried. Heat shield here is intact. No dents in the oil pan. No serious undercarriage damage. No dents in the transmission pan. Yeah. I mean, all in all, aside from the ridiculous wiring scenario that's going on here, I see no problem. So what in the world is... What is this? What's supposed to be here? That's my question. What in the world is supposed to be there? This is the solenoid that controls. And we have wire nuts. That's the solenoid. And that's the house wire. And the house wire, pretty well protected. Goes right through there. Rides right on the drive shaft, which is always a healthy thing. So got some instead of zip ties, we just used electrical tape to hold that in position. I think I'm thinking my buddy George might have known there was some impending doom going on here. All right, let me get a manipulator here and see if we can make that thing work. I know it worked before, so let's get in the manipulator drawer. Oh yeah. Oh, my baby manipulator. Oh, under we go. And we'll tap. What? 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 Man, all that dude needed to do, I sold this truck and I made a few bucks. That's all he needed to do. Tap Tapperson. All right, I'm gonna go up in the truck. I'm actually gonna lower it back down. I guess I need to lower it back down. I can't get in and out. I'm gonna climb the ladder, get up top, and we'll put the camera on this thing. You guys tell me if you hear it engage and disengage. We're gonna flick that switch some. That's ridiculous. Okay, hammer goes there. Ladder goes there. This seems mildly stupid. Let me lower this thing down. It's just me being lazy. Here we go. That should be high 2. And when we click that back, now we're gonna go to low 4. I heard it. Back to neutral. Back to high 2. I'm pretty happy with that scenario. I think we're ready for a road test. What do you guys think? Let me shut this hood, do a road test. Okay, here we go. Contact. Sounds a little weird. All right, when I put it in reverse right now, it shouldn't be jerky. Oh, that's great. We got to do the gravel test just to see. Oh, that was the mirror. Oh, did I bust the mirror? This thing's a little tight. There we go. Let's get this thing over. A little tight. Oh, you gonna hit the mirror? No, that's good. Yeah. Okay. I hear a little Tweety bird in there. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Cool. Oh, this is gonna be great. I can already tell it's a lot better. I told him to just reach under there. Oh, wait a second. That's what it sounds like when you run into the wheels that are sitting in front. I can't say anything about anybody being stupid anymore after running into that. Oh, okay. Let's see what she'll do. All right, this gets on my nerves. Check it out. So we are currently in park, but it shows reverse. That's reverse. It says overdrive, neutral, overdrive, 1, 2. So that's reverse, neutral, drive. And this has a convenient overdrive button. Boop, off, boop, on. I'm pretty proud of myself. This little pony needs to be in the wind. Seems good. We're gonna give it that 45-mile-an-hour test that homeboy said it wouldn't do. It's like, I won't do it. Man, I told him exactly what to do. Reach up under there and see if the four-wheel drive's engaged. He didn't do it. He missed out on a heck of a deal on a heck of a nice pickup truck. Stick around, I'm gonna tell you what I paid for it. Give me your guess. Best farm truck a guy could ask for, man. Yesterday I took this very route just to see what it would do. And this is my farm, okay? So this is just going around, zipping around the farm. Farm use, okay? Ooh, it sounds nasty. Nasty. George did tell me he was having trouble with it kicking down, like into, like downshifting. Okay, first, second, third, smooth as silk, man. Signal, turn signal, yeah, she works. Interior lights work, I like it. I haven't driven this truck. I've had it in the driveway for 2 years. This is the first time I've got to go exploring. Nice. Okay, let's get our speed up here. So you'll remember, the problem was it wouldn't go 45. Can't see anything in front of me here. Alright, we're totally good. Totally good. Oh yeah. Cruise control work? On. Set. What? Oh, even the cruise control control works, man. It's so bright. Oh, can't see anything. We fixed the truck with a hammer? That's so cool. Oh, I think we need to lube up them U-joints. I'm feeling that. Man. For some reason, okay. It revs up when you put it in gear. It's weird. Okay. Hey, this truck's worth 4,500 bucks all day long. I just have one final question. Is it a posi track or not? And the only way to really find that out, guys, is to see if it'll do a burnout. Stupid camera was by the wrong wheel. It's a one-wheel peeler, guys. It's a one-wheel peeler. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Well, today we got George back, and I am super happy. This is gonna make a great farm truck, farm rig. It's basically gonna live the rest of its life here on the farm if I don't decide to thin the herd. I paid $1,000 for that truck. $1,000. I don't think you can beat it. Look, I mean, both headlights work. That's worth $1,000 all day long. That's a nice truck for $1,000, don't you guys think? Think we need to clean it up? Make a show truck out of it? Or beat the snot out of it on the farm? You guys post a comment. I think we're gonna be loading up some lumber on this thing here over at the sawmill. I needed 4-wheel drive to access the sawmill, and that's why the sense of urgency to fix this guy. We'll see you guys in the next video. We got the truck running. We're gonna go mill some lumber. Woo! The neighbors love that, man. Oh, let me out of here. Get a little bit closer to feeling fine. Get a little bit closer to feeling fine. Got a bird in there. Chirp, 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 chirp. Mr. Janky Wires wants to visit. Hey, Mr. Janky Wires. Oh, there you are. Woo, that's bright. Woo, woo, I need more coffee for that. No mirror breaking, please. No, that's good. Yeah. I hear a little Tweety bird in there. Tweet, tweet, tweet.